You're listening to the Level Up podcast with Karvey and Tat, your weekly dose of gaming, streaming, and internet culture topics. I am a full-time streamer. You can find me on twitch.tv/Karvey.
And I'm Tat, and I'm a streamer, and you can find me on twitch.tv/Tat_2.
Now, on today's episode, we have so much stuff to get through. So, we're talking about an extremely controversial content creator house that might be coming soon, the new One Piece live-action Netflix series, Starfield and its amazing reviews. It's doing so well. That dude is not real. Crazy lady on the airplane situation, some updates on that. And finally, the Mr. Beast drama with Jacksepticeye that's just happened today. So, to start off the week, that was a tongue twister. How are you, Tat?
I'm doing so good. It was Father's Day today, so I went to my mum and dad's house and I gave my dad a mouse mat, like a mouse pad, right? Like a mouse mat.
Yes.
And he literally just texted me then. He's like, this is genius. Oh my goodness. Because he doesn't know what a mouse mat is. He's never seen or heard of one before. And he's been raving about it. So I think I win best present of the year for Father's Day.
Your papa's never had a mouse pad?
Well, he's had a mouse pad. He's got a little one, the little circular ones, but it's small. And he's gotten this and he's like, oh my God, I can use my mouse on the whole on the whole
that's
desk.
So cute.
It's so cute. His face when he got it, he was like, what is this? He opened it and he was like, what is this? And I was like, it's a mouse pad. And he's like, oh, okay. And now he's like, this is genius, Tat. You should sell these. And I'm like,
oh my.
Yeah, Dad, this exists. He's so funny. But yeah, no, it was a good day. It was a really good day. But how about you? What have you been up to?
So, what have I been doing this week? I've got a GoPro 10.
Really?
Little flashy flash one, but we got it for snowboarding originally. But I know you can live stream through the GoPro, and I've been learning how to do all of that this week. I've been learning editing and also learning how to do GoPro live streams. So you guys, if you see me out walking and going around shopping on the GoPro, mind your business, all right? But also watch me.
That's awesome. Yeah, does it do 360 degrees, your one?
No. Oh no. Is that what the new one does?
Well, I don't know. There is one. I want to get a 360 degree one because I want to do some funny videos with it. But they're 700 Australian dollars. I don't know if they're the same. I think it's a separate GoPro. It's a different GoPro.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Yeah, learning.
Oh, I love that. I used to have a GoPro when I was a kid, and they're the best. They're so much fun, hey?
Lots of fun, and it's actually really good quality. Obviously 4K, and you could do wide, extra wide, you do standard linear. A lot of people use it for vlogging as well, so
yeah.
Give it a go,
you can just put them everywhere now. It's
and
really
they're so
cool.
Small.
Yeah.
They're so small.
They're so cool.
But yes, anyway, oh my God, enough about us.
Oh my God, enough about us. But have you heard about the Mr. Beast drama?
With Jacksepticeye?
Yeah.
It's just happened. It sounds insane, bro. Lots of drama.
It's hectic. So Jacksepticeye literally did a lie detector test a few hours ago. I think it was 12 hours ago. So this is fresh news right here. He did a lie detector test a few hours ago, and there is drama, Karvey. There's drama. He basically said in the test, someone asked him, do you like Mr. Beast? And he's like, no, I don't like Mr. Beast. Which, who has the audacity to say that? Honestly, how can you not like Mr. Beast? We've already had this conversation before. We love Mr. Beast. We're Mr. Beast stares.
Mr. Beast.
Never talk about our man like that. But he basically said that Mr. Beast has ruined YouTube. Bold statements, because it's become more about money, views, and popularity, than having fun. Which is a really weird, bizarre statement. And then he goes on to say if he had fun doing those videos, they would be longer. And it's what do you even mean by that? I don't really understand. Mr. Beast responded to this and he said, so I ruined YouTube because I didn't buy a mansion and sports cars instead reinvested my dollars into making content. focused on doing good and inspiring kids to help people. If he had fun, the videos would be longer. What does that even mean? Lol. You think I'd give up every hour of my life for 14 years if I didn't have fun? This clip is insanely disrespectful in my opinion, and obviously there is so much I could say about this content, but I'll take the punches and be the bigger man. Sigh. It's crazy, isn't it? Because it is unnecessary drama, and it's like, why are we throwing shade at Mr. Beast? Like, is it jealousy? It has to be,
you know
right?
What? I'm gonna be so honest. I used to watch Jacksepticeye when I was younger, especially when him and Markiplier played a lot on YouTube. They were great. Loved him growing up, but I feel like as he's getting older, he's just become salty. Why else would you hate on somebody? Because why? Because they're bigger than you. Someone who's a top dog in any career will never, ever shit on someone that's been lower.
Totally.
Because they know where they came from, you know?
Yeah.
And it's really sad to see. And I did not expect him to say that. Obviously something has happened for him to react that way, because it's just weird, bro.
It is. It's just really bizarre. And it's like, why are we putting down Mr. Beast? And I mean, we've had this conversation on the podcast before. Like, we think what Mr. Beast does is really good. Like, he does reinvest his money, as he said, you know, to make people better and like inspire people. Like, his content is really good. And then I love the comment about, you know, I didn't buy a mansion and sports cars, which is what a lot of content creators do. You know, if they hit the big time, they buy, you know, expensive sports cars and mansions, and they kind of make content from that. And they're like, yeah, I've made it. And it's that kind of, I guess, superficial side of YouTube that we see, and that kind of selfish side of that content creation kind of, you know, content creation. So yeah, it's a really interesting comment, isn't it? It's a bit strange. And I feel like he's trying to piggyback off the success of Mr. Beast with that by being negative to Mr. Beast. Like,
and I would love to hear from Jacksepticeye now that this is really blown up. All the drama, Twitter pages are sharing it, blah blah blah. Like, it'll be interesting to see how he reacts, if he's going to be like, I said what I said, or if he's going to be like, no, like, I didn't mean it in that way. But guys, you should check out the video. He did a video, I think it was of Tommy, I believe, and yeah, his face is just so blank and just really blunt, and like, don't like him. Ruined YouTube. It's like, damn, how can you even say that with the amount of people that Mr. Beast has helped? And I get it. Maybe he has triggered the retention and attention span, you know, and because of his fast-paced, colorful, eye-blinking content, you know, of course it's going to change the way people want to watch longer form content. I understand that, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's how TikTok is now. That's how a lot of YouTube shorts are. What are you going to do? You have to, if you want to keep up with this, you have to understand what the trends are, what's going on. If you, as a long form, 3-hour long YouTube video YouTuber, is, you know, maybe failing nowadays because of the short form, do short form.
Totally. Yeah. It's so interesting, all of this short form and long form kind of content, because it is really hard to break into long form, especially with how retention, you know, like if you want to appear in the algorithms and on YouTube search, you know, retention and people watching your video throughout, you know, it's hard because TikTok has ruined people's attention spans. People are wanting that like short content, like right now I just want like something quick, you know, but dopamine, but it is about kind of adapting, isn't it? Because it's like, if people are consuming shorter content, and that's what, you know, that's how it is.
That's the word, bro. That's what I was trying to remember. That word, adapting.
Yeah.
You have to adapt to what's going on, what the trends are. Like, everybody has to, even kind of swaying away, but even the original, like the OG makeup gurus on YouTube, they would pop off with their like 30-minute get ready with me videos, for example. And even the biggest of OG YouTubers, Jeffree Star, Nikki Tutorials, etc., they all have to downsize to shorter form content because that's what works now.
It's insane, isn't it?
So it's not even just Mr. Beast, it's everybody is changing, and you cannot blame the top dog because you are not longer the top dog. He used to be like huge. Now he's just kind of chilling, but he's still obviously very successful. I don't know, it frustrates me, and I think he should grow up.
Oh, 100%. I think he should grow up.
I do. I think 40-year-old man, I think he should grow up.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, 100% agree with you on that.
Yeah. Oh, just boils my blood. Oh, why do we start off with that topic? I'm heated now. But yes, anyways, on to our next topic. Another internet culture moment. The Speed. Okay, so if you guys know Speed, we talked about him in last episode. His name's iShowSpeed. He's a huge YouTuber. Now, he is just a young buck. I think he just turned 19 or something.
Really?
Oh, 20.
So young.
Just turned 20. And he has lived with his mum, who he has quite a lot of history with. I don't think from what the internet shows and from what he shows, I don't think she is the nicest of mothers. We see a lot of verbal abuse, a lot of her yelling at him, not really much support, and she'll come in a lot and just ask for money. Now, because he's such an intense and crazy YouTuber, you kind of can't really tell at this point if it's real or not, because it's very intense, bro. Like, I can definitely see that this is real, but I can also see how he can kind of benefit from it low key, which is kind of sad because, that's your mum. But anyways, he had teased that he was moving out of home. Finally, he's really happy, telling his chat, of thousands of viewers, guys, I'm finally going to move out. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this, good and ready to go. But he also teased that he's not going to be moving by himself. He says he's going to be moving with other people. Now, what I think is going to happen is, I think not even 5 days before this all happened, Sneeko, who's another huge YouTuber, who's also a bit controversial, he had said in one of his streams that there may be a potential content house coming up with these creators. Aiden Ross, another controversial, huge streamer, Neon, and old mate FouseyTube from last week's episode.
Yeah.
How do you think this Speed, Sneeko, Aiden Ross, Neon, and Fousey, how do you think that's going to go?
It's going to be the worst content house in history.
But
what are we talking about?
Why do you think that?
It's four problematic YouTube, / content creators in one house together. Like, I don't even want to think about it. It makes me sick.
It will not end well for anybody. No. Obviously, if you guys listened to last week's episode, Fousey has gone a little bit cray, but that's okay because he's getting help. But Aiden Ross, he is always in hot water. Speed, in hot water every now and then. All of them together is going to be a bit of a, how would you call it, shit show.
Oh, 100%. It baffles me, doesn't it, that these people, like even like Sneeko, are like even creators and they're doing, like, it's just insane to me. Like, it's crazy too, because like Sneeko did used to be like really big and like a lot of people really liked his content, and it just started going in that controversial route of
toxic.
He used to be very like kind of like Fousey, right? Like he was quite inspirational and like, would try and push people and be like, you can, like really inspirational and had good content. And then he just really went into that controversial kind of route of content creation, and it's really sad. Like, I literally watched a 30-minute video of someone saying like he literally became like the most hated content creator, which is true. He's just so controversial, and it's his whole brand. And it's just so disingenuous,
So like having all of these, and I mean gigantic, when they stream they're getting hundreds of thousands of views altogether. I don't know too much about Neon, but I'm talking about the rest of them. Like having these guys in a content house, I see why it would be appealing to them, because that would just take their viewers and their content up to the next level. They could do more controversial things. They could do group streams. They can just a whole bunch of content. But who's going to come out of it happy and safe? None of them. Something will happen, especially I'm pretty sure they're always fighting. I think Aiden Ross had just recently said that he relapsed back onto lean. And so he's having lean again.
Oh and
he was watching Sneeko live, and Sneeko's, talking shit about him. It's like, why do you think this is appropriate to have a content creator house if you guys are constantly, at throat with each other?
Yeah, at some point, like, when is it like, it's all an act though? That's the thing. Like, I feel like they just do put on an act 90% of the time.
True.
And it's just to get views and it's just to get clicks and it's just like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You know?
And with Speed, if Speed does join this house, this content house, I know he's very controversial. I know that he does some very questionable things. He is also so young, and if he stays around this circle of friends, he's not going to go in a good route. If he goes a separate route, you know, he can still be friends with these guys, but like, he has the opportunity and the platform to really go a really positive route, really good he's going to grow up soon, and he's going to be very entertaining, and he's going to be an OG, you know, content creator.
Yeah.
And I feel like if he does go down this route of toxicity and surrounding himself, you know the saying, you are who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
I just stress for him.
Totally.
Like the others, I mean, they're fully grown men, bro. They've already made their decision, but Speed, he's just so young. So I'm a bit worried for him if he does go there.
He's so young, honestly. But yeah, I think that content house gonna be insane for sure.
Yeah,
it's gonna be pretty cray.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But in more gaming news, Starfield. Have you seen? Because it came out literally 2 days ago.
Yeah, bro, so recently, and there's been so much content already coming out.
So much. People are going crazy over it.
Yeah, so do you want to explain what Starfield is for people that don't know?
Well, Starfield is like, someone summed it up perfectly. I was reading Twitter today and someone summed it up perfectly. They were like, Starfield is like the space version of like Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, Skyrim.
Like, Skyrim. And I'm like, that's actually perfect. It's an open world story game that is literally like Skyrim, right? But it's in space, which I think is a really cool concept. I really want to get this game and play it.
Yep.
I think it looks really exciting. It's got really good reviews. It's got good scores. One of the things, though, there is a level, it's probably patched by now, but like when I woke up this morning, I was scrolling, you know, my Twitter timeline, and I'm like, someone said that they got stuck on one of the levels, and they literally, it's a game-breaking bug. They literally couldn't get past the level.
Ooh.
And because it's like an autosave, all their autosaves, they couldn't go back before the level, so they were stuck. And they're like, no, I just want to finish this game, and then they like couldn't. So that was pretty upsetting. And a lot of people kind of you know, as any game, when a new game comes out, people are like, oh, this is boring, it's so barren, it's just nothing to do in this game. And I'm like, why is there negativity? What are we talking about? Like, if you don't like the game, don't play it.
Yeah, simple as that,
you know. Like, I don't like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, I don't play it. You know what I mean? I'm just not going to sit here and be negative about it. I'm just going to play something that I want to play, you know?
And that's the thing. Like, I understand complaining about bugs and lag and stuff, but complaining about a game that you don't even play, but like, who cares? But anyways, to sum up the game, a space version of Skyrim, beautifully said. So this game has a score of 88, which is quite high for some games, on Metacritic, and 87 on Xbox. So that is huge. That is great. And you know, it's such a huge open world. There's hundreds and hundreds of planets. It's only going to get better, I think, as they, you know, do more patches and updates, and it'll be interesting to see if they, in the future, like Skyrim did with Elder Scrolls, if they do anything online with Starfield. That'd be so sick.
Totally. We talked about this last week. I hope they do, so we can do like a playthrough together. That would be so much fun.
Yep.
I still haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 either. I was going to buy it this week, but I've been sick.
That's all right.
We need to play it.
Lucky we live in an age where you can still buy it, and it's always going to be there, you know?
Love that. It's not sold out. Remember when games would sell out at the shops?
Back in my day.
Back in my day. Well, I was thinking about this today. I was like, it's actually insane. Hey, like, because I have like a Kindle e-reader. And I'm like, if I want a book, I can just like download it now. But if you like read physical books, you have to like go to the store, buy it, then you bring it home. Like, it's like a whole process. But like,
you're so old now.
I know. Like, when was the last time you bought a game in the shop?
Ooh. Nah,
literally.
I never bought anything. I'd rent it. Back in my day.
Did you used to go to like the back in my day? You used to go to the video shop and rent games out?
Yeah. $20 for the week. Homer Simpson. Hell yeah.
$20? That's expensive.
Yeah, I think it was like $20 for a week or for like 5 days.
Oh my,
that was
New
video
Zealand
easy.
It's insanely expensive. Like, I think Australia is expensive. Like, the other day you were like, yep, this game's like $120. And I'm like, it's like $80 in Australia. What are we talking about?
Don't even get me started on New Zealand cost of living at the moment. That's a whole new realm.
That is a whole new can of worms.
Yeah.
Holy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, do you watch anime? Have you watched any anime?
Not really, and I want to get into it a bit more, hey.
Yeah. I have only ever watched one or maybe two animes. One was Tokyo Ghoul, never finished it, and the other one was like this gambling school anime back when I was in my little I watch your anime phase.
I'm
no,
a
you
weeb.
didn't. No, you did not. Shut up. But on the topic of like anime style, Netflix has just released One Piece, and obviously One Piece is this timeless, really highly rated anime. No clue what it was about. So I had watched a couple episodes the night before last night on Netflix, about halfway through the season already, and I think if that's anything like the anime, I'm definitely going to watch that after this live action and really see it. It's amazing. It's a beautiful quality. The storyline's really easy to follow. I like the story itself and all of its characters, and yeah, it's really interesting. I see why the anime done so well if it's anything like the live action. It's beautiful. Anybody, just give it a go and just watch it, because I think I am really hyped about it as well, because the main actor, so the character who plays, sorry if I get this wrong, but Monkey D. Luffy, who's the main character, he was also on another show called The Imperfects, which was a little Netflix show as well, that released a couple months ago, and I really liked him on that. He's the main character on this new live action series, and yeah, I won't give you any spoilers, but it's definitely very entertaining, a lot of twists and turns, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this compares to the anime after I finish the series. Will you watch it?
Nice. Yeah, I was looking at it before and I was like, this actually looks really interesting.
Yeah.
I love this crossover of film and TV, and gaming. I think it's so awesome. I think it's because there are so many storylines and stories in gaming that haven't been made in film and TV, and there's just such a, I don't know, just a whole, it's just so much content there to make beautiful stories from, and it's a whole new world, and yeah, like it's really exciting, isn't it? Like there's so much that we can discover through that. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed you still haven't seen The Last of Us though.
You know what? If I'm being completely honest, I'm back on the Vampire Diaries. I said it.
Okay, this is like the second time this year, right? That you've watched.
Yes, it is. And I'll say it with my chest because I love Damon Salvatore. And I'll say it again.
What? Are you just on a constant loop of Vampire Diaries?
Yes.
How many seasons are there of that?
Many.
How many do you know?
I don't know, but I know there's like
30?
at least... Oh God. Oh, woman, no. There's like 12 or 13 episodes, I think, per season.
Yeah, but how many seasons are there?
A few. Okay,
I feel like it's in the double digits.
No, bro. I think it's like 5. It's not many.
Really? Oh, well, I'm watching Suits at the moment, and that's like 1 hour episodes, and there's like 13 episodes. I'm only up to season 4, and I've been sick for the past week, and I've been watching that. So it's a marathon. It's a marathon.
I'll ask you for the summary back when Christmas. I'll ask you on Christmas.
Yeah, bet.
Surely I've watched it all by then.
Yeah. Nice. No. Oh my God, that's so funny. So have you seen, obviously, like a month ago, the airplane lady?
The crazy girl.
Yeah.
I am telling you right now.
You did a perfect impersonation right there.
That
was wow. I feel like she was right there, like on the podcast with us. Holy, special guest right here. So for those of you who don't know, a month ago there was a viral clip of a lady on a plane. She was basically having a meltdown on an American Airlines flight, and she was shouting, "That person is not real. I'm telling you, you could.
Right
you
now.
do it. I'm telling you right now.
That mother back there is not reading. She's off. She's off the plane.
So many memes from it. It was like the biggest, I guess, like viral clip
What's
when it came
that word?
out.
Conspiracy as well. Because no one knew what was going on, bro.
There's a whole thing behind it. It's like, yeah, there was a conspiracy because people were like, what are you talking about? Like, who are you talking about? People like internet sleuths like tried to debunk who she was talking about. Yeah. And you said there's something like, you think she's fake and planted? Like,
okay, so what that is was this, because I'm all on the conspiracy TikTok for this lady. I want to know what she saw, bro.
You're like deep in it.
Don't worry, I got the updates. So, yeah, she recently came out. Oh, I'm quotating. She recently came out with a video saying, like, I'm fine, guys, no problem. Everything is great, and stuff like that. And I seen these two boys that were doing a podcast. I'm so sorry, I can't remember the podcast name. But what they said was they had got someone to check the IP of the video upload, the location. Where was it, bro? The White House.
What?
Yes.
No.
Like, I think apparently like a block away from the White House. Now, this could just... but I don't know, bro. But why would they say that otherwise? But... I'm gonna have to get some more information because I want to know, why is she at the White House? And why do we not know what she saw? She hasn't even talked about what she saw, if that's even her.
No, she
even
won't talk about it.
It doesn't look like her, bro.
No, the response video does not look like her.
It's sus.
It's...
And
well,
I don't
there was all that alien stuff like literally a month ago, remember?
Yep.
Like in America, how there was like all these like aliens and stuff.
Did she see an alien? And now she's been quiet at the White House, so she's locked up. Who knows, bro? I don't know.
Who knows?
Was she just a raging drunk and she didn't want to be on that flight anymore because someone looked at her the wrong way? Who knows? Because she won't say anything. It's driving us crazy.
You've seen the full video, right? Like I've watched it on YouTube and there's someone like, I'm an attorney. Have you seen that? And they're like, I'm an attorney. And they're like, talking to her. And she's like, why would I care?
I don't care.
I don't care.
But like, yeah, there's heaps of like people that are like, yeah, I was on the flight and she said this or this happened, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, but who actually knows? All of you guys could just be, clout chasing, trying to make things worse. But yeah, it's really interesting. And I hope that we get a final outcome.
Totally.
It's just weird. I like with the video of her saying, hey guys, like I'm fine, it just doesn't look like her, and that's what's sending people. It doesn't look like
her, does it?
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Because I literally watched it today as like a refresher and I was like, this is not her, like this is someone else. Like, yeah, it was really bizarre.
And like apparently the lady, like the original lady that's going, I'm telling you right now, she's like this marketing genius. Did you see the stuff about that?
No.
Apparently she like her job is to be a marketer, and then she was promoting merch, I think, or something. She was promoting something and she got heaps of sales from it. And it's like, oh my God, what is going on?
I saw that she's fundraising money for the Hawaii wildfires with a merch line.
Who? I don't know. The original or the alien?
The alien.
Which lady?
Which one is it? Yeah,
sorry guys, I'm too deep in the rabbit hole of the conspiracies now.
Maybe it's a marketing ploy for American Airlines.
I'm never going on American Airlines anyway. I'm from New Zealand. I don't care.
You don't care?
In Air New Zealand, we trust.
Air New Zealand is like the best airline ever.
Yeah, it is. It is. And
they have the best ads too.
Yep.
Like, wow, is all I'm going to say. The Air New Zealand ads are just so awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
I love them.
But, oh my God, yeah. I hope Airplane Lady is okay.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Telling you right now. Okay, sorry. All right, I have another very important yet controversial slay or nay. Yeah. Slay or nay segment. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so slay or nay, toast.
Don't
slay
as F. Oh, what?
That's
you don't
crazy,
like toast? I'm hungry for toast now. Like, I'm going to have toast with Vegemite after this. Like, right, straight after this podcast. How can you say nay to that?
I have a photo for you to do something with.
Yeah.
All right, have a look at the photo. I'm going to show you guys as well. In what scale do you have your toast? We have 9 choices. This is very important to me because I feel very strongly about a certain way that I do this. So
8.
What's your number?
8, 100% 8.
So like it's just a little bit crusty.
A little bit crusty, yeah.
Yep.
I hate that word, crusty.
Well, that's what toast is, bro.
Yeah, but I hate the word. It's just, it's not a very nice word, is it?
Crusty.
Well, okay, what about you? Are you more of a one girl? I feel like you're more of a one girl.
What? Burnt crisp crust.
Definitely.
Just rude. I cannot have toast at all, mate. I am a warm bread girl. And now say it with my chest, I am a warm bread girl.
What is warm bread? What do you mean?
Bread, you put it in toaster, like 2 seconds max. Take it out. No crust, no hardness, warm bread. Toast is so disgusting to me that you physically cannot type toast in my Twitch chat because it's banned.
Really?
Yeah. Anyone who tries to say toast can't.
It's banned. That word is banned.
They have to say warm bread because that's how it should be.
Wait, why do you not like it? Do you just not like the taste of it, or do you not like the feeling of it?
It's just all of it. It's just disgust. Why?
You don't like the feeling of it?
No, I don't like any of it. The max on that scale, the max I will have is a 9.
Toast is so yum. Like I go through periods where I just eat like toast in the mornings, and it's like Vegemite on toast or like strawberry jam and butter on
Just
toast.
have it on bread. It's softer.
No.
Have you even tried warm bread?
Not warm bread. That's
There you
just
go.
weird.
Well, don't knock it till you try it because once you try it, you'll never go back.
Oh, that's classic. Well, I think that concludes today's episode. Make sure you're following us on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. Our handle is @leveluppotty. And make sure you give us a 5-star rating on Spotify and rate us on Apple Podcasts as well. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.